that?
Allora, the product that we are going to show you is an app designed to make the relationship between citizen and administration. Our potential customers are all municipality, and the app uses a media portal managed by a special department of the municipality, through which citizen with a simple registration can access at the information and can interact with the office. The app, after the download, the app, there is a simple interface where at the center there is the emblem of the city and the main information about the city, for example, population, density, etc. After that,
etc.
Okay. And after that, there is a subdivision into 3 parts: news and communication, personal management, and support. News and communication. This section includes the information that the municipality give to the citizen. For example, political, musical, sport event, and also technical and service communication about the city. For example, the deadline, notice, and commercial info. Another section is personal management. In this section,
Scusate, io sento le vostre voci, non quelle degli studenti vengono.
The second section is personal management. In this section, the citizen can check and monitor their individually their tax situation, but naturally all data contained in this section are monitored and controlled by a supervising office. Another section is help and support. In this section, the citizen, for any question at a specific time, can have a live chat with a specialist, while at any time for any question, he can write an email that will be answered in a quick time.
And
in order to develop the app, we require a funding of 20,000 euros. The money will be used for the registration of the logo, for the creation and the maintenance of the app, and to make available the app in the main virtual shops, the virtual market, like App Store and Google Play. If we get the funding, the app will be commercialized and developed by September or October 2016. The administration to use our app can use our app buying it at the introductory price of 3,099 euros. But there is another important thing, it is that each municipality can use the app on probation for 3 months. So before proceeding with the purchase. In our opinion, within 2 years, at least 70% of Italian municipality will use the app, because it meets the new generation standard, by meeting the needs and the requirement of the citizen in an easy and fast way.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Okay. Maria Giovanna, and maybe you want to turn it around so that we can see, or do you want to sit over there? You want to?
No, it's the same. Okay. Let's change.
But then this means, why don't you put it on the table?
It's the same.
Okay, okay.
Hi everybody, thank you for the invitation. I'm Maria Giovanna Muscimarro, CEO of Be Different Inc. and I'm here today to solve one of your biggest problems. How many hours do you spend on train, plane, bus, tube, for many different reasons such as going to work, going to university, travel, go visiting your old sweet grandma? Every day, billions of people spend an average 2.5 hours on a public transport, and you can see over half of them travel alone. Now you're probably wondering what the problem is. Here we go. Boredom, loneliness, lack of real communication. Nowadays we are surrounded by technology, but we use it in the wrong ways. Yes, we have computers, readers, iPod, tablet, we use smartphone all the time and are always on social media. But let's face reality, we are not smart and not social anymore. What if you have to go to Japan for work? You can't look on a screen for 15 hours. Be Different Inc. wants to change this. I'm not saying that we have to move backward, I'm not crazy, but me and my company believe that we can use technology to make time more enjoyable. We are developing an application that transport company can buy and put on their website. Through our app, when a customer buy a ticket, can choose different areas of interest such as economy, politics, sports, movie, TV series, comics, books, and using this information, the system we are developing will match customer with the same interest together. Let's make an example. I travel every day from my home in Lamezia to my work here in Cosenza. The train's ride takes 60 minutes. I'm a TV series addicted and I'm dying to talk about the last episode of Game of Thrones I watched last night. Using Betty, while I'm buying the ticket for my tomorrow ride, I can choose TV series and Game of Thrones as my interest. This way, my seatmate tomorrow will probably start fun. And what if I will discover that that person travel every day like me? I will have a new friend and I will spend better my time. But until now, I only talk about customer side. But why companies should be interested in our product? For the master rule of the market. If you provide your client satisfaction, you will have happy client. You will have happy client that will choose you among others, and I'm pretty sure your annual turnover will be happy too. So, are you ready to make travel a little less boring? Invest on Be Different Inc. You won't be disappointed. Thank you for your time.
Wow. Actually, yes, you should have stood up. Nice, really nice. Now, it's your turn. Come on. Sure, yeah, turn it around, or if you want to put it on the table over there. Okay. Do you prefer to sit here?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Ha, and I'm very glad to be here to present you about my product. Have you ever had problems in finding presents for your friends, your parents, your brother, your sister, and especially your sweetheart? You want something new, something special, something unique? I mean, something that expresses yourself, your characteristics. By looking at that present, they can understand who you are, how you feel about them, and how special you could be. You spent hours searching for that present, but in the end you got nothing. Some people will do their own present as long as they are skillful with their hands. But what if you're not? What should you do? And seeing that need combined with my talent in making handmade products, I decided to open my shop. Its name is Pony House. You can find a lot of unique and beautiful products in my shop at apartment 9, block 5, Pietro Pucci Street. But if you don't have time to travel and you maybe don't want to go out in this kind of hot weather, you can visit my shop online in the Facebook page or the website that you can see on the slide here. Or you can contact me through my phone and my email whenever you want, 24/7, at 2 p.m. or even at 2 a.m. I'll be there for you, don't hesitate. I want to describe a little bit about my products. First, we have keychains. As you can see on the pictures here, it can be letters. It can be your names, your friend's name, or some meaningful quotes to you. Or I can make the keychain in the shape of any objects, a leaf, a car, or even a crab. And secondly, we have accessories like the bracelets or the hair clips. Just tell me what your favorite colors are and what your story is, and I will make the story visible. Then the target customer are the kids and students and stationery shops. And to open a shop, I need 100 and 1,200 euro for the materials, and also my time and effort in managing and making the products. For the materials that I use to produce my product, they have low cost and I can easily find them. Moreover, they are very diversified. In terms of competitions, I have a lot of competitors here. For example, the Chinese shop in Quattro Miglia Fashion Club, or other shops like Capano, or the stores in the sidewalk near the university or Eco Center. Their products are produced massively, so their prices are quite low. The last part, I want to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of my business. In terms of advantages, the first one is my products are unique and I can find the materials easily. And the last is the funding costs are low. In terms of disadvantages, the market that I enter is quite competitive, and this is the first time I start a business, so lack of experience is unavoidable. And the last is time consuming. I mean, it takes me a lot of time to manage my shop, to design and make the products. And at the end of my presentation, if you want to know more about my products, contact me to my phone and my email. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll get back to you. And this time I don't want to ask you a question. I want you to ask a question to her about her project. First of all, your opinion about her project.
You have got only good advantages for an industry, because the first of all is the cost, low cost is an advantage for all the big industries. I don't understand the disadvantages at the end, because it's difficult to stay without the look the screen.
Market and business.
What about the time consuming? Because the time consuming is a disadvantage for your product.
I have to spend a lot of time to design the product which are unique, and I have to make the product by my hands, so it costs a lot of time than produce the product by the machines.
Yes, because it's and makes products, so it's not machine production products.
Correct? His comment? Is his comment correct? That it's a handmade product?
Yes, handmade product, so it cost me a
Why
lot.
did you decide to call it pony?
Because when I was a child, I watched a movie, and there's a house, a horse named Pony, and it's my favorite characters.
So it comes from there. Okay. Can I ask you to ask a question to the two of them about their idea?
I think their idea is very good, because a lot of municipality use old stuff and are not in time. So I think their idea is very good, and I don't know what I want to ask. Do you think a lot of municipality will support your project?
Project?
Yes, we expect that within few years, at least 70% of the Italian municipality will use our app because it's.
So not Calabrian municipality.
No,
thinking of a national.
Because
the national
our
level.
app is available on Google Play and Apple Store. This is the main virtual shop.
It's very easy to download the app and after using the app.
Okay, why don't you ask her a question now?
What is the advantages of use our app? I don't understand the advantages
if you are
because
Her app.
our app because there is an app for the train or public transport.
Yeah, but this is not an application for purchase a ticket, but it's an application too that you can use. An example on Trenitalia side, on Alitalia side, that will match customer with the same interest together. So you don't have to do a long trip alone. This is the advantages for the customer. While for the company, you can make the ticket cost more because the customer will choose you for their satisfaction.
Ask him a question about his project.
Do you plan to widen your market in the Europeans, not only in the Italian? In Italy?
At the moment, we expect that can buy the product only in Italy because it is only an idea for this moment. But we expect that maybe in 5 or 6 years we can sell it in Europe too, in other Europe states too.
And I have a question now. What is the major aspect, the most important aspect in your project?
There is advantages of our product. The advantages of our product are involving to the city in the city's activities, using it to connect people and administration, reducing the distance between citizen and administration, because the citizen from their smartphone or all device can access at the information. And another important advantage is reducing administration costs concerning advertising event. Concerning advertising event. This is important for the environmental protection because this reducing paper consumption.
Okay, thank you. I have a question for you. That was a typical elevator pitch. You liked it. Did you like the videos? Watching the videos of the elevator pitch presentations. Why?
Because I think that is a way to express your product, your idea in a brief way, but that can be intensive and make people believe in what you believe.
Thank you. I have a question for you about the course. One component that you enjoyed during the course, one topic, one activity, whatever.
My favorite activity in the course is watching the video from YouTube because it's interesting and I earned a lot of knowledge from that. For example, the pitch elevator.
One in particular, do you remember?
It's about their I don't remember the name. It's maybe the offline.
Okay.
Offline.
Okay. Although there was a student who came at the end of class that day, I can't remember who he was, but he was very smart, very nice. He came to me and said, I really enjoyed the video, the offline video. But can you think, Prof, you use the online to show you the offline video. So it's a little bit like a contradiction. Okay, what about you? One component that you enjoyed. Yes, Maria.
I enjoyed the especially the last lesson when we have foreign student presentation, because I learn a lot of things. Ekaterina, the Russian student, said something that I was so shocked when I watched the video.
What was that?
In Russia, we have 44 closet city. That was really
Oh
shocked.
yeah. Oh yeah. I was also.
She said that
surprised.
there aren't military city, but the prime minister couldn't. So I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
And from
Sure, your opinion.
from Osvaldo presentation, I've learned that in Guatemala there is a lake in which you can see sunset and sunrise.
That's right.
That
That's
will be a
right.
really cool place.
A really cool place for sure. Yeah. One aspect that you enjoyed.
About the lesson, about the tutorial, I like that we can speak only English, and every English studied is an important thing for the speaking, for our speaking, for our activity of understanding the language.
That's right.
The same thing, I think, the same thing we can see during the video, the watching video lesson. In fact, we can understand and look all the video together, and we can. And another important aspect was the presentation of the other students in the last lesson.
Yeah. Okay. Your plans for the future?
About my future, or maybe it's better to say about my future job career. What I want is to work in a big and important corporation, particularly particularly in the sector of research and development, because I think that research and development was the future of the world. So I want to give my support and to help and trying to help to improve the world with economic progress.
Okay. And in your case,
I
for your
like
future?
to see the video because I can.
No, about your future.
Now
I'm talking about.
For my future, I like to work for society.
Society.
In a sector of administration and control and administration, because I like this subject.
Okay. Maria Giovanna, did you travel abroad?
Yes.
Where did you go?
Same city in Europe, Praga, London, but I have American cousin, and I want
I can tell. Even your accent.
Yeah.
Did you talk to them in English? Did you have the chance?
But I watch a lot of American TV, so...
Really? What do you usually watch?
Game of Thrones, TV series.
Okay, you said it before.
Stand-up comedy, I like.
Mhm.
I read a lot. I have an e-reader full of English book. I have like...
For example, what do you read?
I'm a romantic. I'm a romantic soul, so I read a lot of romantic books. And my favorite book is The Bronze Horseman. I don't know if you... Yeah, it's a very good book. Yes.
Okay. Do you also read books? Yes?
Yes, I read also the romantic books. Maybe you don't know, but it's in Chinese book that translated in Vietnamese is tell about the love story between boys and girls, of course.
Okay. Nice. I will stop at this point and thank you.